Have you had to just recently cancel or postpone your events due to coronavirus? As an event manager and an owner of an event management company, I know that we've had events cancel, we've had to postpone, and we've had to look at virtual options for other events. I know that certainly the virtual can seem really overwhelming, doesn't it? The tech, there's so much room for error, and it can be stifling to the point that you just take no action. And what one of my biggest concerns is that we're going to end up with a big period of time where we just don't have engagement with the people that were supposed to be at our event. Whether that's an educational workshop, a networking function, a multi-day conference. I think the engagement is what people are craving more than ever, aren't they now? And we need to do that in a digital setting. And it can be overwhelming to take what was supposed to be an in-person event and put it in a digital landscape. And I appreciate that the buzz vibe and feeling out there at the moment is that it's not the same. And you're right, it's 100% not the same to be in person as what it is in an online space. And that is exactly where I see a number of people go wrong, is they try to replicate what they had intended to have as a face-to-face event and put that into a virtual setting. And it's not exactly the same. The process is not the same. And you need to think about going about things differently and creating still that opportunity for connection. I am lucky because I feel a little bit ahead of the game. We've always run our business from a remote setting. So over the last 5 years, our team has been remote. We've worked remotely, everything's been based in the cloud. So we're feeling really comfortable about that aspect of our business. And now we want to help our clients and people just in the broader community bring what was supposed to be a face-to-face event into a digital setting. And what does that look like? And it's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but there's some really key principles that you need to consider when running a digital event. So what we've got here for you is an opportunity for us to go through the timelines, take swipe files of what you need to be asking people in advance, a sharing of information and privacy about the way that you might do that in a digital setting as opposed to how they would do that themselves in a face-to-face. If you're in a face-to-face scenario, you're going to leave it for people to exchange their own business card with somebody else, aren't you? You're not going to do that for them. So if you're doing that in a digital setting, you need to think about that and what that means for you in terms of your privacy, your registration process, how you're going to get people engaged before you're even on your webinar. We're going to look at options in terms of platforms that you can do this. There are absolutely some fantastic audiovisual companies out there who are doing whole stage sets that you can go in with professional cameras and record a session and have that in a portal. Unfortunately for most of us, like me, I'm in my home office now and we're all a bit homebound, aren't we? Depending on where you are in the globe as to where you are in the cycle. But we're going to be homebound and we're going to be homebound for a little while. So let's not stop the interaction because we need it now more than ever. So there are great platforms that you can utilize from your home office to run workshops, networking functions, multi-day educational conferences. It's all possible, it's all doable. And we're going to look at some of that tech available to you in the cloud where you don't need to leave the home. We're going to step right through the process. What are you going to do to create that engagement, both before the event, during the event, and after the event takes place on a digital platform? So we're going to delve into all of those aspects. So jump in, have a look around. We've got a couple of different options, certainly in terms of payment, there's options available, but we'd love you to come in and have a look around and see what you think. And feel free to reach out to us if you've got any questions whatsoever.